If you're wondering if he just wants you physically and you're not sure if he actually likes you, then this video is for you. Because ladies, there is a real difference between men who are emotionally attracted to you and those that you're dating who are not emotionally attracted to you. In this video, we're going to be talking about 9 big signs that he's emotionally attracted to you. And there are lots of ways to know if he's emotionally attracted to you. And there's also a lot of ways to be confused and to not know if he's emotionally attracted to you. And you can easily be fooled. There are love bombers who shower you with compliments. There are men who are very good talkers. There are men who are extremely charming, and it can be really disarming and really mess with your brain. But the good news is that there are definite signs that show that he's emotionally attracted to you that go beyond just the physical. So watch this video up until the end to make sure that you get the complete picture and you know how to deal with knowing whether he's genuinely attracted to you or it's just physical. Because I really don't want you to wind up heartbroken. This has happened to myself. It's happened to many of the women that I work with where they feel confused and used, and that rhymed. And I'm super glad that you're here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kimberly Anderson, and I help women attract love with feminine energy and mastering the language of men. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and you'll get videos very regularly. And if you are coming back to my channel, you know I love you being here, so welcome back. And I invite you to share this video with another girlfriend who could benefit. It's word-of-mouth referrals like this that help the channel grow. If you're dating a man and you're asking yourself, is he attracted to me, right? There are ways, as I mentioned, that you can know that he is or that he isn't. And the first one is that he complements your personality or your character traits, not just your physical attributes. So a guy who just wants to hone in on the physical side of things, he will only compliment you on your physical beauty. He'll talk about, how beautiful your body is, or how beautiful your legs are, or your eyes, or he'll say, that you look hot in that dress. It'll all be on the physical. But it's rare that a man who is emotionally attracted to you will not say something about your personality or about your character. So he will say something like, I love the fact that you are so kind-hearted, or you're super funny. I love the fact that you're passionate about, let's say, writing. That's really something that I have in common with you. Or it's important to me that a woman's athletic, and I love the fact that you're so athletic. So these are the traits that he's going to be talking about: how smart you are, how witty you are, how you have certain personality traits that draw him to you, and not just your physical attributes. Okay, the second thing is that he enjoys going to places with you that do not drive physical intimacy. So let me explain. So a typical date is you go to a bar or you go to a restaurant, you have a drink with a man, and that's all, of course, very fine, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But a man that's emotionally interested in you, he will want to go beyond that, because a lot of men who are not emotionally interested in you, they will, in fact, it's a very common male strategy to get a woman to, invite her to a bar and to have a few drinks, and then have her have a few, invite her to have a few more drinks. And when we drink alcohol when we're dating, what happens is we lower our inhibitions and we get, more relaxed, we're more open-minded, and that more easily allows the man to invite you to physical intimacy. And if you've ever been there, I certainly have been, no judgment whatsoever, but a man who is emotionally interested in you and attracted to you, he will want to do more than just take you to a bar and have you overdrink or drink with him and encourage you to go to physical intimacy. He will invite you to places like, let's go to see a museum. Let's go walk down the river together, or I'd love to go bowling with you. That'd be super fun. Or let's have ice cream together. If you hit golf balls, let's go hit golf balls. Let's do an exhibition. These are the kinds of things that he is going to want to do with you because he's building an emotional connection with you. There's a bug in here. So if you want to be irresistible, before we move forward, you must understand that your feminine energy is your superpower. And if you don't know anything about feminine energy, you absolutely must grab your copy of my free ebook, which is in the link in the description below. It is really the gateway to so many things you cannot imagine. So I really encourage you to get that today. Okay, so let's talk about the next sign that he is emotionally attracted to you, and that is that he talks about a future with you. And I'm not talking about he just, talks about what are you doing next week or what are you doing next month, which is something that you would talk, is a conversation for anybody who might talk with one another. But there's specific questions that he'll be asking you because he's thinking about potentially a future with you, right? So he'll be asking you certain questions with intention, like where do you see yourself living in the future? Or what are your plans once your kids are off to college? And if you don't have kids or he doesn't have kids, he might say, are you planning on having a family? Is that important for you? And what's really interesting here as well is to, after he asks the question and you respond, is to watch his eyes, because you will literally see him thinking as you are responding to the question. Why? Because he is already thinking, are you compatible? He's wanting to get to know you better, to know, to foresee what might lie ahead. So that is an important topic, is talking with you about the future. And the next one is to talk to you about his family and friends. Now, if you are friends with benefits, if you're in a situationship, you won't see him talk a lot about friends or family. Why? Because it's not part of his agenda. Physical intimacy doesn't require him to talk about more than just having a nice time with you, a physical moment with you. He won't look to introduce you to family and friends because it's just, he views your relationship, as more of a convenience. And so he really has no intention of taking it further. So again, his actions are really indicating how he's viewing his emotional attraction to you or his emotional intentions or intimacy with you. So if he is, to the flip side, interested in you, well, what will he do? He will talk about his family. He will use names. He will talk about his friends. He will use names. He will share photos of them. He will then introduce you to them at some point, depending on where you are in your relationship. So this is an important one, and it's a huge sign that he's emotionally attracted to you. Gentle reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. And I absolutely love your comments. I read all the comments on my videos. I would really, really like to know what you think about this video. What signs have you found in men that show that he's either emotionally attracted or that he's not emotionally attracted? I would truly love to hear from you. So feel free to drop a comment below the video. All right, the next way that you would know if a man is attracted to you emotionally is to look if he looks at you with starry eyes. Now, starry eyes, that is what I said, if he looks at you with starry eyes. So what do I mean by this? There is a difference between lust and love, right? When a man looks at you with lust, he will, look at you and maybe slap you on the butt or, make a comment about your neckline or your breasts, maybe both. But if a man is more interested in an emotional, getting emotionally engaged with you, moving forward on the emotional side, he's eventually potentially moving towards love, right? So yes, he may slap you on the butt still because that's just being playful, but he will also do things like look at you with starry eyes, holding your hand, maybe caressing your fingers and looking you in the eyes and saying, I really enjoy spending time with you. I really value our time together. And eyes are a gateway to the soul. Eyes are where we see emotional interest, where we see emotional engagement. So if he is looking at you with starry eyes, then that is a very good sign that he's emotionally attracted to you. Now, there are those playboys out there. There are the players, the ones where it's really hard to distinguish, but that's why you need to listen to the whole video here so that you get the full picture. And it's the package of different actions that you can look at to detect whether he's really emotionally attracted to you or not. Okay. The next one is He wants to spend time with you. Now, this doesn't mean sporadic time here and there whenever it suits him. It means he's willing and interested in spending quality time with you. He texts you regularly. He calls you. He wants to see you. He sets up dates with you because he wants to build more of an emotional relationship with you. He is emotionally attracted to you. So that's a dead giveaway if he is emotionally interested. And here's a reminder, ladies, again, is to not leave your love life to chance. You absolutely have huge power and potential with your feminine energy. You will feel amazing when you tap into it. So grab the free ebook that I mentioned earlier if you haven't already. And let's move on to the next point, which is he's protective of your well-being if he has emotional attraction to you. Now, I love this one because men who genuinely like women beyond just the physical, right? They quickly become protective. It is biological. They just want to protect you. So men who are, to the flip side, who are not emotionally invested, they don't see themselves as your potential mate. You will not see them protect you. They will not make gestures to protect you. It simply is not the same. So for example, how would a man show you that he's protecting you? Perhaps you've experienced it before and you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's say that you're walking along a street and there's a lot of traffic going by. He will literally he'll walk around you and place himself between you and the traffic as if to protect you from the traffic, or literally to protect you from the traffic. But he will make that gesture because it's a sign of him protecting you. Or if it's raining outside, he will, hold the umbrella over both of you. But if it's raining really hard, he'll hold it more over you so that you are protected from the rain. Also, if it's raining and there are puddles, he'll say, careful, there's a puddle there. It's so that he wants to protect you from walking in the puddle. Now, would you walk in the puddle? Would you have seen the puddle yourself? Most likely, or probably, but it's a matter of him showing his caring for you, his protecting of you, that he will say something. Also, he might offer his coat for you if you're cold, or let's say you're having trouble at work. He might say something to you like, how did that go at work? Would you like to talk about it? He'll show that he's there for you, okay? The next thing is that he opens up for you. Now, a man who's not interested in you more beyond the physical, he will not really open up. Why? Men are very simple and pragmatic in so many ways, and he just won't. There's no reason to. But a man who is emotionally attracted to you, he will want to build the relationship with you, so he will open up with you. He will share his desires. He will share his fears. He will share his projects. He will share things that sometimes he's never shared with anyone, right? And he'll say, that was really difficult for me at that time, and I've never told anybody this, right? These are definite signs. He wouldn't just say this to anyone. So that is a sign that he is emotionally attracted to you. The final point, and I love this one, so listen to this, is that he remembers the little things to say to you. He remembers the little things to say to you. So a man who is not interested, he really doesn't care. He doesn't really pay attention that much to what's going on, right? Because again, you're playing a physical role in his life. You're not a bigger, more complete role in his life. But somebody who does have interest in you beyond the physical, he will remember the little things. So for example, if you say that you have a meeting on Tuesday morning, he might send you a little text Tuesday morning and say, hey, good luck with that meeting. I'm sure you'll do super well. Or if you say, I like mint tea, for example, he might buy you mint tea next time you see him, right? He'll remember the little things. And why does this matter? Because it's not so much that, it's important that he knows what kind of tea that you drink, but what's important is that when he's emotionally attracted to you, he will pay attention. And it's about not just responding to the words that you tell him, but it's really about understanding you and getting closer to you. So it's not necessarily about grand gestures, but it's about memory of the small details that shows that, he is caring and that he has emotional presence for you in your existing relationship and wherever that may go. So I hope this video has been helpful for you ladies. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I so appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And also watch this video over here. And I will see you next time. And in the meantime, I'm wishing you, as always, lots of love.